So hello everybody, I'm just setting up with this. So originally played, I didn't think it was gonna be this good of a game, but actually I'm quite hooked upon this. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the playthrough as much as I am. So I'm gonna share it out through all the pipe. So we'll see how this goes. All right. I got an itch. No, I want to upload that one. Ah, you bastards. Alright, there we go. Load complete. Alright. Alright, so, let's see, what we got in our bag? Letter opener, lipstick, red pen, girl slippers, plastic bottle, and holy hard hat. So, command, stab with knife. Okay. So anyway, so it was kind of like a point-and-click ghost adventure hunt game. I'm actually gonna change partners to the kid, to Yoshida, because the girl I don't think was helping us out very much, and maybe the kid. H Elementary. So hopefully this will help us. So yes. Heading into entrance. So I don't quite know what we have to do. I know kind of where we have to go. Not what we have to do. There are platforms of broken wood slabs in front of the shoe rack that crack when you step on them. So let's see if we can I guess you only examine that. The battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. So yeah. So there's a area. We got you to fill the bottle with something. Okay, there's two of them on here. Why are there two? Okay, what does that say? Aftertorn poster. Look at it. Lost items are kept in the storage in the staff room. Please check there if you're missing some. Okay, so that's what we checked before. Okay, so we got that. So we're gonna. Hallway MPPA. It seems to be locked. Okay. Super nerd. Yeah. The rain is coming from the broken window is making the floor camping cold. Actually, I didn't think I would like this game, but I really do. First grade? Okay, we can go into the first grade. Okay. There's gotta be something that we're missing here. There is nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard. Ever got why they called it a blackboard when it's green? You just call it like a chalkboard or something. So right now we're hunting down the, what was it, Hanahiko, I think it was? No, not that one. We are hunting down him. Yeah, Hanahiko. The ghost child. So far I know it's a boy who likes red stuff. That's all it's been giving us. And he looks into the mirror. So, let's see, what's that? That's so slick that ceiling, it's just walking around causes the shower particles. Don't think there's anything else in this room. So I guess let's see, because we brought the boy with us this time. And he likes smaller kids. He hates adults. Huh? As I search the burnt post, something falls out of it. Worn out talisman. You pick it up. I find another goddamn talisman? Jesus Christ. Alright, so I got more life. And I wasn't even trying. The wall near the window was burnt. There must have been a fire here long ago. Okay, that leads to the storage room. Because this is what we have to figure out. You have to go to the second floor, or we have to get down here. But the thing's rusted in, and we can't seem to pick it out with the other thing. So let's see. It's a massive wooden cabinet. It looks really old. The corners of the door are rounded off. I pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. Maybe this is where we can use the letter opener. Gotta go with the letter opener. But what do I do with it? I don't have any particular good ideas. Just stab the damn thing! Alright, just stab for photo. Alright, so how about we feel it? No, okay, yeah, feel just does that. Alright, well, something's stopping it. Alright, so maybe there's something back here? No? What about in there? Up left, the orange check is out, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. Yeah, well, fuck you. There's got to be something that we're missing here. I think it's a school journal. The papers deteriorized from the age and bugs. I can't read it. Okay. There's a door cut into the floor, some kind of storage area, feel. The metal handle is retracted into the door. I tried to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I am unsuccessful. Okay, how about if we use a plastic bottle on it? I pull out the plastic bottle, but I can't think of any way to use it. Yeah, well, fuck you. How about letter opener? If I use the letter opener, I might be able to pop out the handle. I squat down by the floor. Okay, I did that before and it didn't work here. The mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up and pretend to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's the matter? Aren't you going to investigate the area? I'll check it out later. I keep my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff here. There's definitely something beneath our feet, but we better make sure we're prepared if we're going down there. Okay. So you know how to get that. So, but and that won't open. No, fuck you. Okay, so obviously we need to find something? I don't fucking know. Okay. Maybe there's something that we're missing, or maybe... Okay, I guess let's see if there's anything else around the school one more time. So talisman back there. There's no mirror over on this side. Pieces of concrete littered with where I think they came from the walls. There doesn't seem to really be anything else. We'll see it here on the stairs, and there are going to be snakes, right? Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. If you force to try, keep going. Okay, so we decided to go back down the landing. Okay. What the fuck am I missing then? Guess we can't go. There's nothing in that room. Can't go in that door. Entered the room on the right. Okay, is there anything in this room? Does not look like it. Seems to be locked. This is certain just the door, but the door doesn't go anywhere. So I guess let's... Ow, ow. I can't go up anywhere because there's snakes. It's a cracked mirror, it's hard to see any reflection. Feel. As it runs down the crack, Tatsuko watches me worried, but nothing happens. Tool? But what should I do with that? Can't see a way to use it. Red lipstick. Henehiko mentioned red stuff. An idea hits me and try to holding the lipstick to the mirror. But nothing happens. Red pen. Henehiko mentioned red stuff. An idea hits me and I try holding the red pen up to the mirror. But nothing happens. Girl slippers. Henehiko mentioned red stuff. An idea hits me and I hold the girl slippers up to the mirror. But nothing happens. Plastic bottle? I take out the plastic bottle. I've taken it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. Fucking asshole. I use it. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do? Okay, can I... No. Okay, so there's nothing we can do there. We got Henehiko. Okay, so what else am I missing here? There's cracks in the mirror. There's not anything else particularly odd about it. Okay. Going down the stairs. All we really have left to do is just go down that thing, because there's nothing else for us to do here. So we're going to try it again. And if it says it again, it means we're obviously missing something very important. But I can't see what we're missing here. Tool, letter opener. But what should I do with that? Can't think of a way to use it. What the fuck? The metal handle is ratcheted into the floor. I try to get a grasp of it, but it's unsuccessful. If I use the letter opener, I might be able to pop up the handle. I squat down by the door. Mark bites her wrists again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. Then I pretend to be calm. Yeah, that's where we're in danger. Same thing as before. Another report. So there's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. So apparently there's something that... or else for us, I'll figure out what to do about the trapdoor later. Fine. Let's go back to this. So apparently there's two different response. So you feel it, pull the door, but it rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. So if we use a letter opener now. Let's keep pulling on it. Okay. Looks like the sliding door has a simple lock. You're sticking somewhere in the hole for the screw. The key itself must have been gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. What's this? Something stuck in the hole for the screw. Seems that wooden thing works as a lock. I have to do something about to open the door. Okay. We can shove it in, might be able to pop open whatever's stuck in the hole. That's the idea, at least. But nope, it won't fit at all. The knife is too big. Red pen? If I use the red pen, I might be able to pop over whatever's stuck in the hole. You're surprisingly skilled. What? Is it that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly, the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. I put my finger in the door and slide the door without any issues. There's a red tube inside. Got a flare. Oh, flare? I wonder what it's used for. That's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one on your car. Oh, I see. So that's what it is? By the way, to suit also picked up something off the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. That was clearly done on purpose. It's possible that he put the thorn on the hole to seal up the door. Is it afraid of this? You both look at the flare again. But why did you turn the light off? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off, it just went off. Something's coming, something's in the room next door. Tatsuki crumbles to the floor, their legs unable to hold them up in the panic. Sigh. Shh, be quiet. It's a struggle not to yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please, the batteries were just working. I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. But finally. Got it. Ah! The door behind me raps tremendously. My work burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. Calm down. Need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. A way to survive. We have to hurry. Well, it's a well-built door enough for an adult to fit through. Shove it in. I might be able to get the handle out this way. When I touch my... scorches me. Stop moving for a second. But I have to do this. Hurry it up, mister. He's coming. Yes, got it. I grab the handle and lift up the trapdoor. As I thought, a dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in. I shut Tatsuka in the hole. Then I slide down into the darkness after him. Ooh. I feel I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grip my teeth and stop myself from yelling. Something shuffling around above my head. If we had stayed there just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Tatsuka must be right next to me. They're shaking my hand. I can see it from the corner of my eye. Oh shit. I brace myself for expecting the trapdoor to break open any second. Party started, but my shuffling noises finally grows distant. Are we safe now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly my wrist isn't hurting anymore. I see. That's good. We're saved. I'd like to apologize. I panicked. Don't worry about it. I nearly ended up screaming myself. We both lost our cool. It isn't your butt. People probably show their true colors when they're cornered like that. Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Does flashlight work? Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. Oh. Okay. The scene captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine. Tasuka slaps a hand over their mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene, more horrible than anything I've seen before, spreads out before us. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around in the corpse. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? The straggly sharp thorns and the thin red petals. There appears to be real live roses covering the corpses and captivating the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. Okay, what the hell? Well, this is interesting. I see a woman's body, trapped by roses. It's not the only thing you see. Someone deflowered her. God, that was horrible. I'm really sorry. What is this? Well, obviously you're having a fever dream. That's what you get when you don't have sex for a while. The tragedy that happened in this room. It's as if all playing out in my head. I can see it. Roses. Why would roses... Does that mean someone planted them? Tasuka's voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell them that I can't tell them that I saw some waking dream. I scrambled to remember the conversation. That's right, I saw the rose vines then. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's not like they just spring up on their own, but why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpses for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by the roses like I saw in the vision? Ah. Tosca screams. What's wrong? It must have been just my imagination, but I thought something moved. Over there, further back in the room. No, it's something... Is something hiding there? Jesus Christ. There's a dried up corpse. The body is twisted in opposition as if it's still in pain even now. There's a dead corpse. The body is twisted in opposition as if it's still in pain even now. Okay, so they're all gonna say that, huh? There's a bed with a metal pipe frame. The mattress is completely discolored, stained with something that looks like sweat. Someone must have been living here for a long time, too. The mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. Got the vinyl sheet. It's pretty thick. Was it put there to protect from the water damage? The top of the sheet is pitch black at first glance. It looks like it's covered in mold. But then I spread it open. It crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. This is blood. I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded, as I stare into the blood-stained sheet. Something murmurs in my ears, if in reply. Their blood denies him. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine the flashlight under the bed. I saw it again. Something is under there. Asuka's voice has grown very shrill. Then, hey now, give me it back. Give me a break. I'm no monster, you know. I'm just a regular human being. Wait, what? Something slowly climbs out underneath the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. What were you doing in this place like that? The man looks bored. He scoffs. Same as you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. The man turns his back to us and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was hiding under there. His answer is believable enough, but why is he in the school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me. Then he snorts. It seems he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looked around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I completely agree. Jessica seems to feel the same way. Let's head back up for now. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Well, let's get going. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satoru Masuhin. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man's name, Masuta, disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up to the first floor. But when we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. Mashuta's calling to us from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? Skill pipes up, voice shortly wobbly. No, not at all. It was dark, but we couldn't see this. Something's creeping along the hallway. The rose lines. Thought so. I didn't see them before either. Jesus. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn. A few hours left until death closes in. Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Mashuta is. Oh, you've got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs in the car, he makes a grab for my bag. Then he starts inspecting all my stuff. Wasn't planning on keeping a consistent eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. You're an ex-detective, aren't you? So you're just like us, then. Asuka interjects coldly from the backseat. I think I detect a bit of pep in his voice. He seems relieved we made it back safely. That's right. I was conducting a personal investigation just like you lot. Something I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally. What were you? Let me ask you one thing first. Masuka interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh, is that so? Masuka leans back in the seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's responding to my question now. That school's At school came up with a number of missing person cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary before they disbanded. Teachers, workers, people, the PTA, students, and their family members. I was looking for them. Huh. Then that means... Jessica leans forward from the back seat. The corpses we saw in the room couldn't have been those people, could they? Masuta doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer is obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious, then of course I brought it up in my superiors. All I got was he continues before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge something about sexual harassing a subordinate. The principal's gotta have some kind of political pull. I probably dug up something he didn't want it getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. Sure, the school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing person case. That would be common sense at least, but common sense is for the world of the living. A spirit might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that case, it isn't even a case anymore, is it? Masuka sighs deeply. Who'd believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in the school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem. And we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is a familiar mark. You too. Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this would be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We should talk more when we get back at Kujo Mansion. There's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. I went to Kujo Mansion because of my mark. I'm sure you'll receive help as well. But Masuka coughs. Help, huh? You underestimate me. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me. Oh, mister. She looks rather pained. Her voice is lacking all of her usual energy. Are you okay? Huh? Oh yeah, just spacing out. I'm fine. She doesn't look fine. What, so there are others? This is everyone. Huh. What a remarkable group you got. The sarcasm is particularly dripping off his words. So are you all planning on continuing to search for that key or whatever it is? We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is the spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it. Are you being serious? Killing a spirit is... Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like the kind of joking type. Even if we manage to kill it, what really will make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it'd work that way. Even assuming it did, we'd have more fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. He claims he can kill a spirit, yet he doesn't even know how to do it. Where does all the confidence come from? Don't forget, I've faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him... Masuda grasps his wrist. The little shit shot some kind of thorns at me from a distance. It hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get close to him. We have to make that a priority. Masuda pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. It's a thorn covered like in a thing. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. As we head to the entrance, I tell Masuda about Kunjo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or Sayara, Kujo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is the strange mansion, but for some reason I feel like I've come here. Accumulation of kind of terrifying. Welcome back. Welcome. I named him that. Welcome back, Lord Ichimabutt. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. I would like to make the introductions. I update Mary on our investigation. In this strange way, we met Masuda. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it is Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Masuda's arm too. But what kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Masuda says we should kill him, but is that even possible? Hey, Ichimabutt. My train of thoughts is interrupted. Masuda's holding a letter behind a letter-bound notebook out towards me. Read this. I picked it up at that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through it a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip it through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. The notes written are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through it dawns on me that this was written by H Elementary's principal. The author's meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of young adopted boys torturing sessions. Oh Jesus. The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. Okay, that's Hanahiko. There was no denying that they truly suited a dainty red-cheeked boy like him, but the principal had a hard time accepting such fantasies. Bad habits must be corrected. We are get something from DQ. What you from there? What you from there? What? I don't know. Bad habits must be corrected young to permit such mental health, he thought. So he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. That took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. I'm okay. You don't have to get me anything, guys. Too many peering eyes elsewhere. There was no safer place than the school at night. Once all the teachers had left, the principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He'd even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. Fine, ice cream. Alright, if you want to give me ice cream, fine. The only one who knows anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher, but she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continue, they are more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It is of total distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner. His red cheeks are grown darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there is no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sciencery, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smoothing love. Ew. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy. But going by the current state of the H Elementary, I can hazard, as a king hazard, I guess. You don't look well, mister. What was in that notebook? Tasuku peers at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum it up, the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. Fuck off, kid. Why'd he say that? Why he'd say that makes sense. The revolting evil in the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. But is it really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible? Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such feastings sentiments can give birth to a supernatural. Monster, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. Mary's words are hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back on the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis. Mary is silent for a moment. Then her jade glass eyes shift to Masuta. Incredibly insertively accountable, according to Lord Ichimaibutt's reports, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but there will be very difficult to do. What is that? I could see Mashuta's narrowing his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first. They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you do is possibly destroy the cursed sentiment. So what does that mean? As I told you before, death and life existing together. If that is an organ for a mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can be killed, what exactly is the key then? It's almost more than a concept, so I'm unsure, but I am certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to this place of birth. An object there might be able to fulfill the role of the key. Is a difficult concept to grasp, but that is just how spirits are, determining the nature of the key. That will decide your fate. I had a feeling we just have to keep digging around H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key of destroying the guards are. Gathering key and lifting the grudge of the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous, to make use of the spirit's fear. The only way to repel a spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this, and be careful. New one postman at the spirit press, secret in the ground room. We're gonna save. Okay. Okay, so we can't choose her now. Why can't we choose her? It's really hot in my fucking house. Jesus Christ. Why is it hot? I'm like freaking burning up. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna go with the detective. Okay. Hey, wait. This appears as we're getting ready to leave. Bad news. This high school girl? Miss Mo is gone. I see she's nowhere in the mansion. Speaking of which, I didn't see her when we were talking to Mary in the hall either. Maybe she ran away. The door doesn't make... That doesn't make sense. But what she accomplished by doing that? Running away from the mansion won't make her mark disappear. If I could be her from escape, Mary kill themselves if they knew they were gonna die. Jesus Christ, dude. Or maybe something happened to her, like the spirit's curse. Mo saw Hiko in the mirror at the school, so she's the mark bearer with the strongest connection. It's possible that he zoned in on her just like Tezuka did. But there's nothing we can do. Let's get ready to go. Yeah, we can't really do anything right now. If something happened to Mo, we can't get the marks to vanish. If we can't get the marks to vanish, that should save her too. Let's head out. We're going back to H Elementary. Okay. We come back to H Elementary. I know full well that in the end this place is just a school. Let's go. Masudo nods silently and steps forward. Alright, is there anything new? Oh, there's some flowers around now. We saw it earlier, but the hallway has completely transformed. Careful of the thorns. They aren't your run-of-the-mill rose thorns. Wait, something's there. This suddenly speaks up. Where? Something sparkling on the window ledge. The window ledge, all I see is rose vines. I may as well check it out though. Something glittering over by the window. Looks like something buried in the rose vines. There's definitely something there. I didn't notice it before. Well, maybe it wasn't there. Yet, when we were passed through here earlier, there was a guard that got killed, yeah? It's probably his. Maybe. He might have fallen out on the floor and had been lifted up by the vines. We know that it's only now that it's high enough to be spotted. If it belonged to the guard, then it could come in handy while investigating. He was in charge of watching the building after all. Let's check it out. Going out the reflection, it's probably metal. I think I can get it. I think I can get it if I stick my hand there. I pushed my fingers into the lines. Ow. I was careful, but the oddly sharp thorns still cut my skin. Damn, this is a pain. I keep fighting the vines. I finally reached a metal object. Got the school's keyring. Yep, it's just as we thought. These are definitely belong to the guard. Alright, so these should get us into the locked doors then. Those are employee keys. We should be able to get into every... Masuka suddenly cuts off mid-sentence. What's wrong? Nothing. I just lost my train of thought all of a sudden. It slipped my mind is all. Let's keep investigating. New info is added to Spirit Product contained investigation in the school. Yo, fuck off, kid. Maria's coming in from the broken window. Okay, yeah, so that's... Seems to be locked. I used the school keyring to open the door. Okay. So we got some new rooms now. Okay. Fuck off, kid. Okay, there's a lot in here. Okay. There's a chalk case attached to the chalkboard. The aluminum chalk case has dents all over it as if something hit it. Something inside the chalk case. Worn out talisman. Okay, I pick it up. Worn out talisman. I feel the warmth. Okay, so I get more health. The worn out talisman crumbles is suddenly in my hand. Let's see what's in the here. It's not current, covered in moss. The glass is terribly stained, making it impossible to see inside. I hastily stick my hand in the tank. When I do, my fingers touch something cold. There's some water left inside. It's just water. For some reason, Masuka looks disappointed. Of course. There's enough water in here that I could scoop it out with a container. Okay, so that's where the bottle comes in. Okay, plastic bottle. It gurgles and lifts on the water. Bottle of water. Whatever you're gonna do with that? I don't fucking know. Research. Plan to strengthen weeds. Plants grow in sunlight, so I used a mirror to see what would happen under the sunlight. Results when I put lots of light on it, the leaves turned white and it got sick. What I learned, shining too much light on plants is bad for them too. Do I have to say anything? No. Then no comment. Asshole. Research. An umbrella that withstands a typhoon. When you open an umbrella in a typhoon, it will break because the wind is too strong. So first, I tried to put holes in the umbrella so that it wouldn't break in strong wind. No, when using it, I put a plastic sheet on it to transport into an extra strong umbrella. The strengthened umbrella protects from thorns and branches. Okay, that's definitely a fucking foreshadow. Because I got the plastic sheet. The wind. I guess that's how kids think. We act like we are we act like we have never we were never a kid himself. What? No, it's nothing. Let's see what's in the desk. The abandoned desk. The desk, like you'd find in any school, they're surprised it doesn't look very weathered. Guess that goes to show you how durable desks are. So my hand inside and feel around. Something pokes my finger. I grab it and pull it out. A wire umbrella. That's just looks like trash to me, but if you want it, I'm not going to stop you from taking it. But what's this doing here? I have an idea. The umbrella might have been part of a display from the independent research we found earlier. Still though, what's the point? I shrug and stuff it in my bag. I see the nicely folded dark plastic sheet among the garbage. Their blood denies him. Okay, what the hell? Without conscious thought, I start speaking. Blood denies him. Does that mean to repel with blood? Hey, have you been mumbling to yourself? Give me a second. I popped open the wire umbrella. Then I spread the plastic sheet over it. Just like that, it said that the research paper you can create something like an umbrella, but it's not fastened on. It'd be impossible to carry it around like this. So we'll have to hold it together to use it. Thankfully, there are two of us here. One person to open the umbrella first and the second person to spread the sheet. If we manage a combo like that, then we can use the bloodstained sheet as an umbrella. Oh, okay, I get it. Sorry to make you wait. Do whatever you want, but you aren't really planning on using that in some kind of shield, are you? I'm not sure, but I get the feeling that everything is here for a reason. I ignore a look of suspicion from Masuda, but studying the flashlight in my hand. New information of a bloodstained umbrella. Okay, so we can do a bloodstained umbrella which should repel the kid. Seems to be locked, but we can unlock it with school keys. I moved to step inside the classroom, and suddenly there's a strong grip on my shoulder. I glance at the hallway out of the corner of my eye. I'm pretty sure Masuda was on my other side. No, even if they were on the side, they would have had no reason to grab me. Calm down, it's just imagining things. My voice doesn't sound very convincing. Don't panic, it's an illusion. Calm down, hold it together. And as you chill, it moves to my right side. Call partner. Give me a student and open my mouth to tell them what I do. Okay. We're safe. I see a terrifying face in the darkness. Then an outline laying in wait for me. What should I do? I yell as loud as I can. A laugh echoes from the darkness. Shit! And a cry as cold as ice echoes from the darkness. Oh god. My heart struggles violently to keep breathing. Then all I know is underpelling silence. Son of a bitch! Decide again. Classroom, okay. Got in my eye. I'm pretty sure my secret was on the other side, not even on the side, so I have no reason to grab me. Calm down, it's just imagining things. The voice doesn't sound very convincing. Don't panic, it's an illusion. Calm down, hold it together. And I should chill and post on the right side. Call your partner. I'm about to tell them. I do. I'm facing the darkness. Then an outline line in front of me. Okay, what should I do? Run away. Probably not a bad choice. I lift my heel and move to dash away, but my legs won't cooperate. I lose my balance and crush into the wall. Son of a bitch! At least it's letting me do the choices over. Alright. Apparently it's the middle one. Okay. Call your partner. Anyway, stick it in my mouth and tell them what I do. Oh, lying in front of me. That's because my eyes shut and pray. Well, how is that the safe answer? Just then? Hey, what's wrong? When my sickest voice, the figure vanishes, and I saw standing in front of the door. I don't get why that was the answer, but alright. Burn Scarlet Dawn happened half an hour left until death closes in. Shit. You okay? Yeah. I picked something off my left shoulder. This is... The hand I felt grasping my shoulder was actually a rose thorn. But more importantly... Masuda, what's the matter? You're acting kinda... Acting kinda what? Something's wrong. He's not acting normal. Amnesia? My heart pings with worry. If Masuda is spacing up because the Mark's curse has progressed? But I don't understand. I'm still the same. At least as far as I know. Come on. Right. Masuda shuffles forward like a zombie. Something's seriously wrong. This is bad. Danger crept up on us quickly. We're running out of time. His condition might get worse. I'll figure out something out. My power substance is scattered around. It's a coarse powder. It glitters in the glow of the flashlight. I'm not really inclined in sticking my mouth to make sure, but it's probably salt. If I had a container, I could take some with me. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I guess we can't really do anything much with it. The plants are dry and withered. Okay. Observe office ladies. There's 6 office ladies who ride my train I observed from 10 days. I learned popular colors are brown and pink. Everyone's hair is brown and their mouths are pink. What? Research plan, destroy weeds. Experiment. I poured different liquids on the weeds in my yard to see which one was effective. Result. Miso soup and salt water work, including the salt when destroyed by weeds. Dissolving salt in the water first makes it easier for the plants to absorb the salt weeds effect. Okay. Alright, no, I got it. Needs to be salt. I take the bottle of water and fill the powder. Got salt water. Alright. First purify with seawater. I hear the voice again. Seawater. So, would that be salt water then? Okay, so we got the salt, we got the water. So now, if we go either back in the office or back to the thing and climb the stairs. Halfway up the stairs, I trip on something. What's this? Mo's bag is on the staircase. Got Mo's bag. Inside the bag is some random junk along with her school jacket. But if it's here, that means that Mo is still in the school. But the correct mirror is the only thing in sight. Discontinuing her bag, there's no trace of Mo anywhere. In any case, we'll have to keep looking around. The cracked mirror, hard to see a reflection. It's cracked in the mirror, there's nothing else particularly odd about it. In the cracks, Mr. could watch us be worried, but nothing happens. Mention red stuff. An idea hits me. I try holding the flare to the mirror, but nothing happens. Plastic sheet. What it's gonna do? Well, fuck you. There's still snakes up on the second floor. Yep. Alright, so up to the next stairs. Anything else up here? It's an entrance in the underground room. I should make this still a pain somehow. I don't find anything. Of course, but I don't find anything. As we search the corpse, but don't find anything. The corpse. Something splashes in the vines, but its feet and a round hand mirror. Looks like a gift for a young woman. The mark is dyed in deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. Huh? A loud noise suddenly rings out. Ah! A arrow pen runs to my wrist. It feels like something's biting into my bone. Asuda? Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I can hear you. At least he's still replying to me. But the way he's acting is... We can't keep going like this. Move, come on. My shout rings through the building. New and fresh add to spirit. Last stand. Okay, so where else should we go? The instant I step into the hallway, a strange, indescribable feeling hits me, like a solid presence closing in on me from deep within the darkness. A rabbit appears out of nowhere. Then it runs down the hallway. I thought that was it, but it stops part way back to see if what we're doing. Wait up! I grab Masuda's wrist and chase after it. We chase the rabbit and arrive at the entrance eastern staircase. We quickly climb up the stairs and stand in front of the mirror. Where did I look around the creature? Just then red drops of something falling from above. As scarlet rose petals. I raised my eyes to the ceiling. Oh God! Mo? The instant I see that, I let out a groan. It's heavily weighed with both fear and relief. Mo is up there hanging from the rose vines. Looks like there's another head up there too. I think that's like guard. It's her. He points at her, strangely amused. But she isn't not the only one up there. There's a corpse hiding in the vines too. It looks like the guard. Oh God. Suddenly, the vines snap like the weight is too much and Mo crashes painfully on the ground. Hey, hang in there. Yeah. I quickly glance over her and make sure she's not hurt. Her mark is obvious. It's swollen, pulsing and red like a large, dangerous looking fragment. It looks like it's progressed a lot further than the mark on my wrist. I see. So this is why. Did she get desperate and come to the school to try to do something? So you don't run away. In any case, I need to get some clothes on her. I take the jacket off the bag and slide arm in the sleeve. She's still pretty out of it, but she manages to get the rest on by herself. Huh? Oh, it's you, mister. Why? What up? Going in. Rush aggression must be affecting her just like Masuda. I doubt anything I say will make sense to her. Where's the other one?
I left her at home. It's our anniversary, remember?
Yeah, right.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, we got married, alright. My God, we're caught.
Make it worthwhile.
You guys couldn't have come at a better time. I'm just about to kill it. And she was nude.
I missed it.
There's 2 girls on here so far that have been in their underwear and nude.
And I missed it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. And besides, right now, he's here. Ha 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 ha! Hinako is. I'm still there.
So, go back a little bit there, you think?
Say what? Oh yeah, a little bit back, yeah. I know, but...
Well,
ah, so what? What should I do? What am I supposed to do? There's nowhere to hide. Look at Mo and Masuda, and their eyes are unfocused. Actually, I'm more into this game than I thought I'd be.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it's a decent freaking point-and-click adventure game. We'll die here. We'll die here. I'm the only one who might have a chance of overturning their fate. Granting the keys, lifting the guard, and the only way to survive. It would be required to Callius to make use of the spirit's fear. The only way to repel the spirit within the grudge. Next words echo in my head. I'm at begging them. Huh? I'll pull the spirit again after I'm done here. After I kill the spirit, I'm gonna end the live stream. I'm gonna look through everything I picked up throughout school. There's one of these, the key, but it all looks like junk. Garbage is all I have. Kanehiko. When I first saw him in the mirror, he was just a monster. But now I feel like I know why he came to be. I just had to face him and believe that I had the final key. Believe! Trust in myself! Mo would be the better one. She's the one who was caught up in the webs. Hmm? I grabbed them. Shake your shoulder. My God. What? And they skimped you then. Get together, there's nowhere to hide. We have to go. Come on with me. Hanahiko. Mo makes a vague sound, but that's good enough. You can release him from this curse.
Is that what you do, is release the ghost?
I think I know what the game's about. Each mark is from a different ghost.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's more disturbing than I thought it'd be. What the hell happened to his eye? Hey. Yep, he wants Mo.
That's Mo?
No, that's Hanahiko.
Oh.
Hanahiko's staring at Mo. Hey, they aren't a grown-up. Fine, only big people die, okay? Mm-hmm. The sound is, slithering vines comes to Hanahiko's direction. Next thing I know, a small, sharp object graces my face. Hit, miss. You won't be so lucky next time. If the Hanahiko's planning to attack me from a distance, and use something to reach him from far away. Taking a spirit, to defeat a spirit, you must use the right item at the right time. Both you and your partner can use one item each. Choose according to the situation. Yeah.
Jeez.
There's a lot to this game that I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna get it now.
It's worth it, in my personal opinion, because you don't actually get to walk around a 3D environment. It's like you click a direction, you search, but the thing behind it's actually really fucking good.
As long as the story's good about it?
I'm enjoying it. I really am. Like, each character has their own personality. Each character has something different to the story. Like, so it shows the other dude, or whatever, since he's not directly attached to this guy, or whatever, he would have had a harder time defeating it. Mo was the one who he wants.
Yeah.
So I chose Mo, so it should be easier this way.
Oh.
Each one's got their own strength, power, willpower, agility, all that shit. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Some items have a limited use, please take care. Check the number on the right. Also, some items cannot be used when facing a spirit. Combo actions. If it's a spirit, two items can be used together. This is a combo action. It is executed if you and your partner uses the right items.
Good. Right.
Like I said, this is technically like the 20th different thing I've had to explain on this. There's almost like an insanity meter, a soul meter, a power, an agility. Like, this game is like, holy shit, they put a lot of shit into this. And it's like well animated too.
There's still more to it.
This is only the first one.
Right.
As far as I know, from what I saw from the books, I looked at it because I wasn't going to play it, or whatever, there's at least 15 to 20 ghosts.
So isn't it a good walkthrough?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've just been talking through it and trying to go through it. Like, you have to choose the right answers and everything. If you don't know the history behind it or what you've learned, you die.
Seriously?
Like the first time you met Hanahiko, he was in the mirror. If you say you're a grown-up, you're dead. He hates adults. If you...
I'm guessing you did that.
No, I actually got the first one right, because I actually paid attention. The second time I met him, right before this one, I messed up. Because it didn't really explain what the fuck you're supposed to do. The answer was sit and pray. Close your eyes and pray. I'm like, wouldn't you want to run away or use the umbrella that you're talking about, or the salt water, or something? And the answer was literally, close eyes and pray. Anyway, you can read the spirit file in the item description at any time by pressing the triangle button. Okay, so we need to get close, so we are going to use that on you, and select a sheet and wire umbrella to get close. Because it has the blood that repels them. I readied the cord wire on the umbrella, and I should be able to block the thorns. What the heck is that? The umbrella is in my way. His cold voice rings out, sounding slightly angry. And he shoots a rose thorn. The thorns fire as fast as bullets, but only bounce off the bloodstained sheet. Their blood denies him, so that's what it meant. The impact of the thorn caused the sheet to start to fall apart off the umbrella. If we don't put it back on, we won't be able to protect ourselves. Okay, that's creepy. Hanako sways closer as if the umbrella is irritating him. We might be able to do something if he comes a little closer. How to weaken spirits. The different spirits, you must use a specific item to weaken them. It can be used until the spirit is as close as possible. When that happens, the screen outline will grow red. Endure the spirit's attack until they are in range. Okay. Yeah, that might get him a little closer. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yep. Yeah. God, he's creepy. Okay. Is it red?
Uh-huh.
All right. Where is? Ground hard meter, girl slipper. The spirit's too far away to use that. It said that it weakens plants, and that's what he's on, so if we can get him just a little closer.
Oh, it's yellow. Now he's...
Ah, God, it's creepy. Yeah, there it is. Hanako comes up close. His vines wiggle in his oddly shaped head. They're like poisonous snakes about to strike their prey. And this distance, the umbrella prey is useless. The obviously. If I don't do anything, close distance is my only chance. I should use an attack against them. The attack is against plants.
That makes sense why you got you.
Oh, it's a sheet umbrella, salt water. And salt water and a round hand mirror should do it, because he said also light kills it. I didn't meet you my butt. The vines hit with the salt water quickly stop moving. In the hazy darkness, I can see Haneke's face twisting in pain. How mean. Are you going to tease me now, too, mister? He starts sniffling as if he's about to cry. He looks weakened. How to defeat spirits. Defeat a weakened spirit by using specific items. Choose an item based on the info you've gathered. You only have one chance. Think carefully. Mo points around a mirror at Hanehiko. He stares at himself in the mirror. There's no red stuff. Lipstick. Girl slippers. I put the lipstick on Hanehiko's lips. What did you do? It wasn't. Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't have feet. He was weakened. I'm gonna die now. I forgot he didn't have feet. Or Bizak can kind of wrap around and squeeze in, drill, strain. Yep, okay.
So, hey buddy.
I died, I know.
What did you screw up there?
I forgot he didn't have feet, okay? He said red stuff. Well, that was very violent.
When should we talk about this?
Face the spirit again.
Mo's a girl, right?
Okay, to my thing, he likes dressing up as women, okay?
Hold on.
I think Richard needs this one in his face.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Mo's a girl, right?
Guy.
Mo's a guy? Then who's the person next to him was a girl?
That's Mo, yeah. Because yeah, Mo's the girl, Hanehiko's the guy. Okay.
Why didn't she just go and spread it?
She's already naked.
Well, then why?
It's a kid. He doesn't care. He wants her dead.
Wait, the child's naked next to you?
She was. She's a teenager.
I feel like we shouldn't be talking like this.
We shouldn't.
I thought it was a full-grown adult.
No.
It's Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah, it always has to be naked school. Okay, the teacher that was trying to defend him was fucking naked with the vines going up her pussy.
Did you actually see that on YouTube?
Yeah. I will show you. I will show you. After I'm done doing this so I can save the game.
Guy?
Yeah.
In like a gruesome, sexy way?
Yeah. It was really weird.
So you're telling me it all happened just like Evil Dead, where the girl was being like by vines and ended up being the
Yeah.
One of us. One of us.
Okay.
If no one gets that, they suck.
I know that quite a few people look at this though.
This guy figure out some more stuff. Maybe we should start doing some videos. So many people are doing live streams and stuff, but not a lot of people are doing videos.
Well, yeah.
Honey, he's looking the chocolate bar.
No. Hey.
There's apple goes down. Daddy has regular ice cream. That's Daddy put regular ice cream. There's apple goes down.
Well, thank you for that. I don't want him to die.
Oh.
Can we what? For what? Yeah, I really don't have that much either. I don't have to do anything. This distance, you can do only one chance. Should I attack against the spirit? Okay, so we need her to have the mirror so he can look at himself and the lipstick on him. You do? Lipstick. Round hand.
Salt water first?
Huh?
Don't you have to use the salt water first to weaken them?
Oh yeah, yeah, thank you. Okay.
So you this is why you have me.
I would have fucked up again. Okay.
Salt water and
Salt water, hand mirror, yes. Because that works, you just need to weaken them at first. The lines hit with the salt water quickly stop moving, and the hazy darkness I can see Hanukkah's fist twisting in pain. How mean! Are you going to tease me now too, mister? He starts sniffling, he's about to cry. He looks weakened. He says himself in the mirror. There's no red stuff. Okay, lipstick. And round mirror. I sprayed the lipstick on him and tried to place the mirror in front. He put the lipstick on him, he could place a hand mirror in front of him. He stares at his reflection.
told you you can't.
This is red stuff. I've been looking for this for so long. My keepsake from my mom.
Need a transvestite.
He likes dressing up as a woman. That's all he likes doing.
Drag queen.
Yeah. His memories from when he was alive. He smiles with the red lips.
Don't know that smile to me.
Am I pretty?
Yes.
Where's your tummy ground?
I'm fat.
You all fat. Damn. The spirit melts into the darkness with a smile on his
I
face.
don't mean to ruin the whole game of this concept thing, but what happened to him?
I'll explain in a minute. I don't sense Hanahiko anymore. Did we win? Seriously? Yep. Kind of hard to believe, but it looks like we did. She's the one that was naked. Mister, my mark disappeared.
Well, that's nice. Why are we naked?
Mo cheers as she studies her leg. Her mark had been burned into her right thigh. Oh, what about yours? Oh yeah, my right hand. It's still there. My mark looks exactly the same as before.
So you gotta find the spirit that has your mark. Purchase number 15.
Bro, it's probably the last one, yeah.
It has to be. You can't just be like, oh look, I found my mark at number 2.
Sorry, mister.
We have 14 more. We have 13 more things to go.
13 Ghosts. I love that movie.
That's a good movie.
That was an awesome movie. Am I going to die?
Maybe.
So, this is where you've been. My hand suddenly stopped feeling fuzzy, and then my mark was gone. Alright, so he got hit by him too, then. Well, fuck you.
What happened to him?
He's a detective. He was investigating missing people, and he had a mark. Yeah, but he still has his mark. Oh, that's a pretty face. Let's head back. Maybe Mary knows something.
Mary had a little lamb?
Yeah, you're right. Mary's a fucking doll.
Does she have a little lamb?
I don't know. Probably.
You should ask her.
Molly's
Sing a song. Mary has a big old clit, a big old clit, a big old clit. Mary went and took a lick and said it tastes like dick.
Huh? Mo is digging through her bag. Oh no, my wallet's missing. Maybe I dropped it earlier. Her glance back at the school is confused. But you're definitely more important right now. We gotta hurry and get back. Go on. Huh? Just make sure you're back in 5 minutes. Go get moving. Right, thanks. Mo rushes back into the school. You're pretty calm considering. Mo shrieks in the distance until they disappear inside the building. Or shrinks. A brightly cold wind whisks past me. It's coming from the school. That's not normal, especially from...
That's not good.
The wind dies down. Out of nowhere, I get really a bad feeling. Should I let Mo go back inside? Can I just save my game? 5 minutes pass. Mo isn't back yet. Idiot! This is no time to dawdle. You better check.
She's dead.
I step inside and go down right the hallway. I make it all the way in front of the room where we thought Hanahiko, but I don't see Mo anywhere. Strange. This should be the place. Mister? Huh? You scared the crap out of me.
You got a trophy?
Mm-hmm. What are you doing here? You're late, so I came looking for you. Oh, I'm sorry. It's so dark, it took longer. I should have borrowed the flashlight. She borrows apathically. I'm so relieved. That's have big ass words in this fucking game. It's all I show is when she's okay. Hey, let's get moving already.
Don't be munching on a teenage. Not touching it.
So the get back to the mansion. I'd like to eat my ice cream. Can I save my game?
No.
Welcome back. My mark's gone, so that must have mean that Hanahiko's right. Fuck you, kid. This most seems to be okay too. You're pretty amazing.
Who's that?
That's the other kid that apparently got marked by Hanahiko.
What?
Apparently. Huh? What's wrong? You're not smiling. Well, his mark hasn't disappeared. What? Why not? I love my name.
Itchy my butt. Did you restart the game?
I had to. I have to save at the thing in the mansion, and we didn't save. I didn't save in the beginning of the game.
Really?
I had to restart the game, so I couldn't put it to the last one. So I put it itchy my butt.
So it wasn't Mr. Dicklord.
My first name's Please.
Please, itchy my butt.
Yeah.
Well, I like the other one, which was Mr. Cumlord.
That's what it was. I wanted to name him that. I'll fill the peep squeak
You
in.
just rewatch the live stream.
You go hear what Mary has to say.
Mary has a little bit.
Welcome back, Lord Ichi my butt. It appears you have overcome your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations are in order.
Yes.
Her tone is the same as always, but for some reason it
Oh, we did already.
grates on me. What's so great about it? Why hasn't my mark vanished?
Because it's dick.
It is likely the one who gave it was not Hanahiko. No shit!
Kind of figure. Maybe it's Mary.
I'd
You're
laugh.
her lamb.
I'd laugh.
And that's why it won't go away, because Mary has a little lamb and its dick as big as you.
My God.
Okay, so if that's actually true, I'm gonna laugh.
It might be. I'm slightly lightheaded and the world fades. If I'd risked my life during the investigation, it was completely useless to me. I guess that's all that's left is waiting for dawn and my death.
At least
Lord Ichi my butt.
I'm bad.
If it's alright with you, would you mind showing me your mark?
It's in my dick inside.
I hold my arm out towards Mary. Her neck, oh god, it creaked. Her neck shifts slightly as she stares at the mark. It's as I thought. It is only a minuscule, but the fate I sense from the mark has been distorted. What does that mean? Is it because of Abi Hanahiko?
Does that mean that mark is everything?
The flame of your life has indeed faded at one point, but has now become brighter. Are you saying I'm not going to die by dawn?
No, not done. Dish soap makes everything sticky.
No.
All you gotta do is wash your butt, wash your butt, wash
Somebody
your
else's
butt.
birthday, somebody else's anniversary, so mine.
Damn. My side
I
hurt.
think you suck.
You suck.
Right
You
here.
suck.
Come here.
Let me finish otherwise you eat my
you
damn
don't-
ice cream.
And suck?
Go, fuck you.
That's exactly what you said.
Even I feel like my soul is escaping my body.
It will be around.
I'm so burning, but it seems I'll be okay for now. Like the bearer is different from the ones of I know, but there is no doubt it was given to you by a spirit. Then, There are other spirits like Hanahiko that make people
Marks?
yeah, make people marks.
Make people mark?
Yes.
Oh no, what the
Oh.
is that?
Spirits born of a grudge have an insatiable hatred for the living. This presents hatred not stated by simply killing the living. Rather, they drag their victims to the depths of despair before their death. That is what they desire. The mark is an effective method. Spirits who wish to terrorize the living, the more I hear, the less I understand. It appears something within each city has easily created such spirits, though I couldn't say what it is. So for me to escape my mark, I need to find the spirit that gave it to me and take care of it then. Yes, it's logical to believe the mark will disappear at the spirit. That is the only way to escape death and regain your memories. Really? It will soon be done. I am sure that you are all tired. Please rest. You are free to use my any room.
Any room?
Yes. Thank you so much. Seriously, random doll. If you hadn't been here, I probably wouldn't have killed Hanahiko. It's a great thing to say. But when I think about you still having your mark, it's hard to be happy. Well, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Having a mark sucks.
Night. You did great work today. You're much more
Competitive than opponent than the other adults I know.
though it only makes sense for adults to help children. Fuck you!
Look, did you kill him? Did you kill Hanahiko?
No, I did. Kick and fuck off!
Like in real life. And like, not
No.
spirit.
No, we killed the spirit. Challenging from now on.
He killed Hanahiko and that's why.
The school has suffered due to my memory loss. I need to study hard to catch up. Do you do your best too? Good night! You're fucked! Bye!
Have fun.
Think I'm heading
Myself.
with the mess of trouble taken care of. I'm sure I'll crash right away. Fuck you too! Have this. He pulls a small paper from his belt coat and holds it up to me. Looks like a newspaper article. It's about the boy who died.
Oh.
Before he was adopted, he lived with his mother. She understood her son, unlike hard-headed adoptive fathers. She'd put makeup on him in front of a mirror. She was very much doted on him. After all, hell, at a young age, then dying that? Wow, that's real bad English. That's probably his only good memory. Mashuta's smile is sad. Well, it's up to you how you interpret it. Do whatever you want. See ya. Fuck off! You all fuckers gonna stay and help me!
Lord Ichi my butt.
There's something I must tell you. About those who lost their marks. They must leave in the morning. Those who escape their fate should return to their daily lives. That is the will, Lady Saya. So I'll be the only one left behind. I feel like a student reporting a grade. Lord Eat My Butt? By any chance, are
Eat my butt?
you uneasy about being the solo occult in this man? You're here. I must excuse my extreme gratitude. I must express my extreme gratitude that you hold me in such regard. Come to my room, baby. Although the things I'm capable of.
The lamb really looks like.
Mary's gonna have a little lamb when I'm done with her. Oh God. He stares obliquely at me. I could just be exploring it, but it seems like she's thinking about something. Now then, Lord Ichi my butt. It would be for the best that you take your rest as well. Please find it when you are ready. Very well. At least she's nice. New infos, but not due spirit power. My Shuto's collection of articles and others. Yes! Ah.
Okay, before we... Oh yeah, just get out of that. I wanted to see what the article says.
You'll have to see it next time!
Okay.
See you guys.